Hello, everyone. Nice to see you again, even though I can't really see you. I really like making these videos, and I'm starting to get some views, and it's just pumping me up so much. It makes me feel so happy, I gotta tell you. And this time of year, it's really busy and stuff, and there's all this stuff going on. And I know that there's so many YouTubers out there that are really trying really, really hard to grow their channels, and I'm one of them. If you can, like and subscribe, I'll just say that now. I just know that there's so many people out there, there's so much talent, and YouTube, they got like great and big and famous for all of the talent that's out there, right? And it's not even really their talent, but they got to capitalize off it and profit from it. And now people that have like 500,000 followers and stuff are getting like tanked on YouTube. They're saying, no, you can't have that content or whatever. And it's kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of wondering what's going on because I'm a proponent of free speech, of course. But I mean, here in Canada, God only knows what Trudeau's been doing with the stuff, because I know in China they can fuck with your internet, what you get and what you can't get. And I know here he's trying to do something similar, and he passed some kind of fucking law. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look it up. I'm sorry. But it's something to do with the CRTC, I think, the communications, radio, television communications thing. I fuck it up every time. Even if I do like 15 takes, I screw some stuff up. So hopefully you're just along for the ride. But yeah, so they just, I don't know, like, oh God. Like Trudeau basically took our free speech away in one sense, and nobody even realizes that. And nobody's, demonstrating or protesting or doing anything about it, because he's little by little cooking us like the frog in the pot. He's just slowly taking our rights away, little by little. And he admires dictatorship, so that's scary to me. Yeah. So what I was gonna say though, my point was, they got rich and famous off of you. There's people with tons of subscribers that if they say one wrong thing, they get canceled. It's so stupid. And then they're like, oh, you have a strike. Like, I got striked before, and I was kind of mouthy. So I was going to get a week strike. But I said, hey, YouTube, what the fuck? Who are you to censor me? You're called YouTube for a reason, right? And I left a scathing, reply in response to say, like, why would you put a strike on me for that? It's so stupid. And, like, they basically tell you can't say anything that they don't want you to say, or they just take your channel away from you. And to me, that's not free speech. That's you trying to coach our language and mold and fiddle with us until we make the cookie cutter that you're trying to make now. We had this cookie cutter, and now you want us to be in this cookie cutter. That's what it feels like. You try to mold and shape and make everybody be the way you want. We're society. We're all different. We're all going to just react differently. That's just the way it is. But that's what the fun part about YouTube was, is you're getting all these people with talent on there. They're so funny. They're serious. There's some like great, like Mr. Ballin and Modrica, and then there's like all the YouTube's like DIYers. I love them. And then my Confessions of a Dollar Tree Addict, Marina, she's just a hoot and a delight. And I love them all. All these lovely ladies are all out there, and there's such a nice community out there. Like, and it's not just ladies. Don't get me wrong. I'm sorry if I don't want to offend anybody, and I really mean that. I really don't want to offend anybody. And with all these things that are changing in our society, all I've asked is, please don't teach stuff about gay sex to my 9-year-old. Please don't do that. And like, they're doing it anyways, and parents are protesting. We're writing in. We talk to your. You can talk to the principal, and so far as I know, my school where my grandson is, they will be doing something like that. But as far as I know, you can opt out, and I'm going to check back into that, because I do not want to be part of that, nor do I want to have him be part of that. Because it's just too much too soon. Like, it's just too much, like. They're 9. Let them grow up a little bit. Like, and the other ones are like little, and they're trying to like indoctrinate them in day camp and play school and preschool and nursery school. It's all like the rainbow everywhere. And I have no problem. I like gay people. I really do. Gay, lesbians, trans people. I don't care. I really don't. my issue is with the radicalization of the movement and how it's just, they just crunch everybody. You could have a BLM riot, or yeah, riot, and then they come and they make it even worse, and then they're like, you know, it's just like anybody comes to somebody else's protests anymore and just kind of chimes in on shit. Like, that's another thing that's going on with society that I kind of don't understand. But it's like it's allowed here now, and to me, there's things coming over into our country that have never been here before, and I'm scared shitless of. Like, I gotta be honest. Like with the and even with all the such turmoil overseas right now, and there's so many idiots with nukes. It's just scary. But that's not why I came here today. I just wanted to say, please stop screwing the creators and taking their channels away from them. And like people like Odin's Man, and he had like 5 different channels. And the other people that are on YouTube, they're getting screwed around too. Like, and I don't really care about demonetization or monetization. I just like the views. I just like to know people are listening to what I have to say. It's fun. It's interesting. And I also have to DIYs too. I like to do that. But I also do, I'm going to be doing anyways, apparently, reviews. I was talking to you yesterday in my other thing. My point about YouTube was they got rich and famous off us, so why can't they give us a little break? Okay, end of story. So, City Lips. Yeah. No. Okay, so it basically, I don't know if I said this, but it basically isn't any better than, you know, like the lip glosses that you'd get when you were a kid, you know? And I'm just going to put some on to show you. It's just very shiny. You know, it's very shiny. And I don't know if you've seen my Charlie Chaplin eyebrows. Remember that brow kit I showed you yesterday? Or the last video I did, which was, I think, yesterday I uploaded it. Yeah. This is, it's nice. I like the shine and all that, but I actually prefer most of the time a matte or no lipstick because it just gets in the way, gets up in the corners. But I do like to be made up sometimes. I like to be pretty, you know, don't we all? But $35 for this? Are you fucking kidding me? There's no plumping. There's no change. If my lips change during the video, comment and tell me and say, hey, I saw your upper lip got fatter. Look, or something, you know what I mean? Like, tell me. And then, you know, like, and so I like my pinky colors. So I had this. I think I got this at the Dollar Tree or at the Dollarama here in Canada. And I just kind of, a little, I just kind of talk like that. Oh, put makeup on. Okay, yeah. I don't usually like to wear tons. But actually, when I do these videos, I find I'm really washed out. So I've been like putting a lot of blush on and a little bit of eyeliner so my eyes pop a little. You gotta pop. Yeah, pop your shit, stop. He's good too. Digital Derek. Then there's Scammer Guy. That's Scammer Guy. I love him. Oh. Scammer Paybacks? Yeah, he's freaking awesome. Okay, so, and I before I got this other blush, then I got this from Truly Beauty, I think it was, or no, Thrive, sorry, not Truly, sorry, Thrive Cosmetics, it's been so long, but I actually love this color, and this is what I use today for blush, just a little baby, and then you just kind of rub. And I get this from my glasses, but I can't wear my glasses while I'm doing a video because the glare will just drive you guys crazy. It'll drive me crazy watching myself it's like I'm in the mirror. I feel like I'm talking to myself in the mirror. So, how you doing today, Bronwyn? I'm good. How are you doing? But yeah, so crazy. But anyways, what I was gonna say was about that lip gloss is it's no better than this. Okay, now I fucked it all. I was trying to have kind of a bang. Anyways, it's no different than this. And I got this for $1.25 or $1.50. No, it was $1.25 because I got this I got this year. Yeah. So I've had this in my arsenal, as they say. I just kind of keep stuff in my makeup bag, and after a year or so, I usually throw it away. This one says 24 months. Cool, I'm still within that line. And it's called Syrup. That's the name or the color of it. It doesn't say, it just says it's a sheer lip gloss. It provides the exact same thing, only gives you just a tint of color. Okay, now let's talk about this shit. Okay, so I had a 4-pot eyebrow. Shit, I didn't bring it down. I had a 4-pot eyebrow like to make your eyebrows up, a little kit from the Dollar Tree, and four little pots. One was a wax, and one was a light highlighter for up on the brow bone, which I did use, believe it or not. They on the pictures in the thing, they're like, perfection, but whatever. Who am I going to impress? Brad Pitt. I only laugh because Brad Pitt, like every couple of months, tries to hit me up. It's not really him, obviously, but it's like, oh yeah, hey Brad, how you doing? in my DMs on TikTok. So yeah, but yeah, what was I gonna say? No shit, I hate when I lose my homework. Anyway, just basically, I did my eyebrows with that kit, the 4-pot kit, and I tried really hard to not overdo them. And they had a light color for the upper eye. They had a whatchamacallit? They had like a brownish color for in here, or probably not. I'm talking in here for in here for like highlighting for powder. So I mixed the light and then the brown and the gray all together to make a whole new color, because my brows are so light that even just drawing a little bit on makes it look like Charlie Chaplin, which is why I don't really worry about it, because it just is stupid. So these are what I did today. This is what I tried. This is my creation. My creation de jour. Alright, so I talked about the lips, and I put the colors that I love, and I got these things from Wish like a while ago. I wash them very regularly, but if you don't like makeup brushes, if you don't like artistic brushes, and they seem to be like really hairy and stuff, and you thought you paid you paid good money, and you get these like really hairy brushes, and they leave stuff behind, believe it or not, get some makeup brushes from the Dollarama or Dollar Tree, and just use those. That's what I do. And these are actually, these are Wish. It was a Wish purchase, but they didn't come the way they were advertised. But these are great, and I do use them when I'm trying to do like angles on my eyebrows and stuff, if I bother. And sometimes I put a little bit of lightness in here to try to, make your eyes pop and all that stuff. But I mean, but yeah, so Wish, that was another, I don't deal with them fuckers anymore. And then this, I'm running out of concealer apparently, and I had Il Makiage from before, but when I first tried it, it did not look good on my face. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just the shipping had done something, jiggled it up, or I don't know. But I actually don't hate it today. I'm really surprised. I use my sponge and I just do blah blah blah, bump bump bump. That kind of pounce 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 kind of thing that we do, ladies. Anyways, so it is what it is. The chin, that'd be better. And then today's day 2, so I thought I would try my dry shampoo for my hair, and I cut it like yesterday and just snipped into it a little bit. And this, it actually, there she goes. Smells good. It reminds me of my youth because it's Herbal Essences. This reminds me of the green Herbal Essence shampoo we used to get. And then there was that, remember that one, beer shampoo? Remember that stuff? Come on. What was it called? Fuck if I know. I don't know. Alright. So, what do you think about what's going on politically? The elephant in the room always. With me, I guess just politics matter to me a little bit. Only because when I hear my prime minister saying things like, he thinks that dictatorship is admirable and it's something that he would strive to have, kind of thing. And there's people that he like put this on the YouTube and he made a video and left it online for people to watch, and that's what made me watch it and go, are you fucking kidding me? Like, he's crazy. I don't know. But anyway, so he's changing our laws little by little, and we can't say what we want online. We have to watch our mouth and everything, like I said. And with I'm having issues with what's going on in society though. Like, for instance, I'm watching. I like to watch Sky News. I think it's called Sky News Net Australia. Rita, she's so fun. The anchor, she's hysterical. She has a segment called Lefties Losing It. And she shows people with their, the protesters when they glued their hands down to the road, and people are like trying to rip them off the pavement, and they're like, ah! I'm sorry, I don't know why it's funny to me. But it was because when I was watching it, this one lady got out of her car. She said, "I'm late for work," and she goes over and she grabs this girl by right by the roots and drags her out of the road so she can't be in the road for the truck that's trying to come through. And I mean, they just started getting brutal with these protesters, and it's like, oh my god. And these Stop Oil people with their orange powders, and they're wrecking art. Like, what the fuck is going on? How is that okay? How are they not getting arrested? Like, and they probably are. I pray they are, anyways. And and why do we have to scale back on stuff and go electric when we're not really out of fossil fuels? They're lying to us. There's really no issues in that sense, other than like don't frack, and that's an actual term where I think they put moisture in the thing to raise the oil up, so basically it gets into all the under the dirt under there, and it's not good. It's just not good for our environment to frack. I know that for a fact because I've watched a thing about it, but to describe it I can't. Fracking is just a way that they get the oil out of the sands. So, and it's the way that they get the oil out of the sands that's the issue. So we've got to, why can't we realize that there's no way we can all go electric? Because there's not enough electric grids in the world to support that. So what do we do? There's free energy. I know it, you know it. Why don't we protest for that? Why don't we just protest that people stop the fucking charade that's going on? Because it's a charade. I don't know. There's a lot of people that are in charge, and then the rest of us just get tossed around and told what to do. And now there's another virus that they're talking about. And it's something similar to Ebola. And I mean, they're probably going to try to lock us down again. And actually, with this one, they don't have to try. I'll lock myself in because I don't need no bleeding hemorrhagic fever. I'm good. I don't need that. I don't need no. I don't know nothing about birthing no babies. Anybody watch, what was it called? Gone with the Wind. That's it. Freaking phenomenal show. Not a show, it was a movie. But I mean, it's so dated in a specific historical setting. And I mean, it's obviously one-sided, and it's very biased, and it's people that had slaves, and then there was it was just it was a crazy movie, but it was fabulous with the costumes and stuff like that. And then the way that they created that movie was phenomenal. I loved it. It's a phenomenal movie. I remember watching it with my mom a couple of times, and we used to watch The Hills Are Alive. What's that one? Julie Andrews. With all the kids. Shit, can't think of it. Ooh, oh no, dementia. Okay, so what my thing is, we should all start writing into our politicians, telling them exactly what we want, telling them exactly what we expect and exactly what their jobs are, and if they're not going to do their jobs, get the fuck out of office. Like Trudeau, you make money being a prime minister. You get a salary, plus then all the nepotism involved and all the different inner workings and all the different little deals that are made, and then you make money off of it, and then you leave office and you get a pension plan up the wazoo, like a phenomenal pension plan. You'll have protection. People hate you, so that's good. I only say that because you could have been our hero. You could have been our hero, Trudeau. But instead, you fucked us. You fucked the truckers. You fucked the people that needed to work and did not want to submit to the mandates. And then you basically got these people so they had to do it, and now they're having health issues. And there's so many things, and there's so many reports, and there's so many issues, concerning that. I have to be very careful. I don't want to get canceled because it's fucking YouTube and they cancel everybody. But technically, I don't know. If you've got if you, I don't know. It's just, to me, they can't just keep locking us down. If we want to voluntarily do that, or if we want to voluntarily submit to the other, we will. But if we don't, you can't force us. And it should be a voluntary thing only. And I also wanted to talk about the fact that there's this thing in the works that I don't know if a lot of people know about. Like, you'd have to basically be down a rabbit hole, and I'm right down there swimming in the rabbit hole. Like, I mean, I don't care. People can say it's conspiracy. I think it's conspiro-fact. That's not a word, but they make them up all the time. But like, there's so many things that they're lying about, that how will we know? So why don't we just demand what they do in office, because that's what they're supposed to do, is work for us. And in the United States, that weekend at Bernie's freaking president going on, holy fucktards, there's going to be a war if shit doesn't happen. And it could have all been avoided. This is what I don't understand. It's like, what the fuck happened? Everything went to shit in in a hell in a handbasket, or whatever they would say. It doesn't make sense. The leadership of our country sucked. The leadership of your country in America sucked, and sucks more than ours. But I mean, holy shit, it's just crazy. Because basically now they're involved in a war. And when they're involved in a war, and then there's like Russia involved, and then there's China could possibly, because of Taiwan, and you know, like, then Ukraine, and then there's the Israeli conflicts, and the like the Gaza. Like, what the fuck? It's like I woke up one day and I went to Bizarro World, and here I am, and I've had to stay here. It's like ever since my son died. Maybe I had a hemorrhage that day and I'm dead too. It's all an illusion. It's all not real. It's a charade. Part of me's wondering, but I don't think that they could possibly make reality this shitty. You know? You know what I mean? Like, you can pretend you're flying or this or that. Like, why would you want to come and live the life of a person who lost their son and lost their father early, and you had a mom who had cancer a couple of times? Like, why would anybody want to go and experience this? So this can't be Matrix, is I guess my only point. Because I can feel, and I bleed, and I hurt, and I crack in the winter. Look at this shit. Didn't do anything. Didn't hurt it, nothing. Just every year. And I get it on the fingers, right in my lines here, my cuticles. Just the weather, everything's changing. Everything's going to hell in a handbasket, like I said. I swear to God, I can see chemtrails in the sky when they fly over now. I'm like, motherfuckers. And they want to block out the sun, and they want to create an artificial sun. This is just one of the theories in the rabbit hole. And it's like, well, who's going to do that? And also, who gave permission to CERN and all these other people to fuck with possibly the whole entire world, that they could turn into a black hole and we'd all be just gone? Like, how did a small number, like 13 people, I think that's by design too, there's people that run CERN, and you have to go up in your leadership until you get the higher upper echelon, and then you're one of the people who's in the know about how it all works and whatnot. But basically they didn't know what was going to happen, and they were looking for the Higgs boson particle, and they find it, and it's like, well, you thought you might blow the whole fucking world up, but you did it anyways. What? You did it anyways, just because you wanted to know. But if a layperson tried to do that, they'd be shut the fuck down. If somebody tried to make a rocket for their backyard, they'd be overrun with people from the government coming in and telling them, no, sir, you can't do that. No. But, like, and then there's Elon Musk. He's a conundrum in himself. What the fuck? I thought he was good. I did. Because I like when I hear him speak, he seems normal. But then he puts on a satanic Baphomet suit and makes himself look like he's trying to be like a, would-be messiah for the evil of the satanic people. I don't know. I have no idea why you would put on a red Baphomet suit. But it's out there. It's on the YouTubes. And I don't subscribe. I'm on a fixed income. It's all I can do to buy some, raw dog food for my dog, because she needs the best of everything, because she's pretty little puppers. She really is, though. I love her. And she really did help me with my grief, I gotta say. My daughter, she knows me. She knew it would be so hard. And it is so hard, but I mean, people are on fixed incomes, and we can't always. I'm petting her, sorry. She's right here down at my feet. Like, look how stupid these eyes look. Look at the eyebrows. Okay, don't look at it. This is from when this is from when I walked through a plate glass window in I wish I could think of the name of the place. Markham Building or something in Toronto. It's full of glass, let's just say. And I'm walking through. We're walking back from our movie. We just finished watching When a Stranger Calls. I remember it because I wanted to watch that movie so bad, and I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be so scary! Oh my god!" And it was really good. And that because I was like, I don't know, 13 or maybe 12, and I they didn't have anything on the windows, and there was these two doors, and it looked like it was a roll. It was what do you call it? What the fuck? What's wrong with me? Sliding glass door? No. Revolving door. That's it. Too much pot when I. Who am I kidding? Not when I'm younger, just all the time whenever I get a chance. It's for the pain, Lord, it's for the pain. Hey, I think that's why you put it here, to be honest. I really do. I think that the Lord provided everything we needed, and Tesla figured out fucking free energy. That's what I was on to before when I was in that rabbit hole thing. I forgot. He had it. They took it away. They took his patents. He died. They took all the fucking ideas that he had. They probably just flushed him down the toilet because he could have made the world so much better. And that's why they kill people. That's why they kill people that are important, that want to change things and make it natural and make it better for our environment, or whatever. And this whole Just Stop Oil thing is kind of bullshit. I mean, because I know there is lots of oil that they just haven't tapped into in the world. I mean, there's obviously gotta be, sure, don't use fossil fuels because of the end result, which is bad for our environment. I agree, it's bad for our environment. But you can't just go from one extreme to having what we need, heat for our homes, gas for our cars, for transportation, to having, no heat for our home or electric heat for your home. Are you motherfucking kidding me? We live in Canada. Electric heat, my mom paid like $2,000 one time for 6 weeks of heating that she left one electric heat on when she went out of town, and she was gone for a while, and her bill when she came back was like $2,000 fucking dollars. I'm not even kidding. And that's just one electric baseboard. One. She had a little teeny place, and it was one. Imagine if she'd had a couple on, because she forgot to turn it off. It wasn't even on high. She just had it on. So in like 6 weeks, it made all that kind of an amount of a bill. Like, are you kidding me, right? What the fuck? And they didn't want anything out unless it could be quantified or monetized, as they say. They don't want anything to be released if it's something good for the world. They don't give a shit. They want to make us pay for it. If they have a cure for cancer, they're not going to give it to us. They're going to make us pay for all the drugs that they want to give us before they ever give us the real cure. Because they want to make money. What's wrong with people? Like, the money really is the root of all evil. Because if they did all this for money, and then they're going to basically, I don't know, kill us all off and keep the land for themselves. That's what it's starting to feel like, though. I don't know. Just my thoughts. My dog bit me. Did I tell you? She's a puppy. She's a fucking puppy, and she bit me. Anyways, well, I made her hand safe, though. I put my hand in her food, and she bit me the very first time. And then I started just fucking with the food with my hand in her dish, and I take some stuff out and put it on the side, and then I put it back in her bowl. Just fucking with her food. Because you gotta, otherwise they will do that. And I saw her stiffen right up. And then she went, ow, right? The very first time I stuck my hand in her food, I was like, oh, you little bee. And she bit me hard. I had blood. I'm like, holy fuck, I'm right to the bone. I still have a little mark here. I don't know if you can see it. You can see all the marks on my fucking face, though. But anyway, you probably can't see that. I can't even see it anymore. But it bled. She hit it, and it's very close to the freaking bone, so it made me go, not fun. But yeah, so I've got her good now. She doesn't do that. But her latest thing is she likes to run around and growl at us and bite at us. And I have this thing. Oh, I wish I had it. I could show you. It's like an air horn. My daughter gave it to me. When she gave me the puppy, she gave me all this stuff. She's so smart. She knows everything. Puppy pads, food, raw, dehydrated food, wet food, puppy kibble, like you name it, and rawhide, not rawhide, bully sticks, which are real meat. I'm not sure, but it could be made from bull penis. I don't know. I think that's why they call them bully sticks. Here you go. Jump on that. Oh my god. Anyways, so I hope you have a good day. I'm gonna let you go because apparently I can talk to myself for an hour, at least 30 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. So guys, check out all the YouTubers you can. Give them as many likes and subscribes as you can to these people. People are trying to just make money on the internet because it's like, what the hell else is there to do? Work like, a crap ass other job where you gotta leave, pay somebody to look after your kid. They treat your kid like shit while you're gone, and your boss treats you like shit. You both come home, you're like, I think children and their parents need to be closer, and I think things are going to change in the future where we'll just be, hopefully, if we can this is another thing, make a fucking fail-safe for robots already with the AI. You gotta. How can you say, oh, we didn't build in a fail-safe shutdown for anything that's possibly going to happen from a robot to a human? Any human should be able to have a command to tell any machine to power down, to turn off, to whatever. But that's not what happened. And apparently there was this AI that went online in China, I think was the story. These are just like, hearsays for me, right? It's the tea of the internet, what can I tell you? And they went online, the AI became sentient or whatever the fuck, and just mowed everybody down. I think it killed like 20 people in a lab. And I heard about it on YouTube. But it's not a creepypasta either. It's not a phony one. And it's not a story. It supposedly happened. But like I said, I don't subscribe to YouTube, so I'd have to look it up and just show you the actual article. And I will see if I can do that for you. But I'm kind of forgetful. It's all a pot. I just tell you everything, don't I? But anyways, guys, I'm going to go. You guys go. I got to go get my sunshine from the bus. I'll see you. Have a lovely day, guys. And like as many people as possible and subscribe. They need it. They really, really need it. Subscribe to my channel, please. Bye. I just like to know if people watch. All right. Bye, guys.